Okay, and that's a lot of potential cold damage coming our way. Turns out maybe I should have faced the simulacrums earlier. So that's all the game wants to throw at us at the moment. Ishka. Box of Beasts still inert, unfortunately. I also realized I could have used File of Floods against Jorgun earlier instead of Silence. Would have been slightly safer, leaving us the option of blinking out. It is what it is, though. Here we are. What do I do with you, though, my friend? You are fast. Hate that. Very much hate that. Guess maybe I'm getting too in my head about this. Let's just go for the quick kill. And fortunately, it all works out. Ooh, and a Manual of Invocations is lovely. Immediately pop that back on here and let's train it up. Also gives us, I think, the Dancer title, so that's pretty sweet too. And let's actually stack up a bunch of poison on you, my friend. Perfect. Oh gosh. Like to get to a point where we're not going to be taking scary hits from all sides. Right, lightning with some bounce shot, I would hazard a guess. Well, you know, that might put an end to our dungeon delve-in for now. I think we'll swap back over to maybe Lair 5 we can take a peek into. Swamp is up there as our next option, of course. Snake, I would ideally like to get some poison resistance before we worry about that bad boy. But we'll see what the dungeon has in store for us for the time being. Let's just head back to Lair. I guess maybe Orc as well is another potential option for us in the near future. We shall see. Oh, hello, Uruk. +4 glaive, 44 damage. It's not ideal, but you also don't have poison resistance, which was a foolish move on your part. So we're just going to use Curari to try and take advantage of that, and that's not too shabby. In fact, that allows us... let's ignore javelins for now. But that allows us to finish off Lair 3 here as well, the bits and pieces that we left untouched. Fantastic. And then let's see, what does our Lair 5 have in store for us here today? How many heads do you have? 5? See, the thing is, if I can get the next PD level here, I guess we still have 2 PD levels to climb before the stun. So, you know, in retrospect, let's just play it a bit safer instead. And we'll just get back on the road here, shall we? Already have Box of Beasts, so we can freely ignore that son of a gun for now. Not seeing what the flavor of our Lair 5 is quite yet. Maybe that's some indication? Is there like an Oak Globe Field themed Lair 5 maybe? Definitely not one I've seen before. Oh, it looks like this might just be Elephant City. Ooh, we can definitely swap out our Ring of Fire for protection from fire though. That is wonderful. And let's bring these bad boys up to a place where we can just fight them one at a time. And yeah, we'll block off Elephant Fortress for now. Jeez Louise. I mean, this isn't necessarily horrible. Oh geez, it is if I walk directly into enemies though. Slightly less than ideal there, but fantastic. We get the stabbing off right as the Hydra comes into range, so that is fantastic stuff. And you know, is there a failure chance for this? There is not. So let's merge with this Hydra. Show the true power of empathy there. And fantastic. Even the Kettle Plebis apparently being very chill here on this fine evening. not really blowing any calcifying dust our way, so I appreciate that, my friend. And that might be most of the floor. Don't need to worry too much about Elephant Keep for the moment here. Eventually, we probably will want to clear it. I feel like the last couple times I've come across this layer 5, I've told myself that, then completely forgotten to ever come back for it, but, you know, it is what it is. What do I do with you, my acidic friend? We have corrosion resistance, at least, so that's nice. Swap that with our See Invisible that we're currently wearing. I don't really have a good method of dealing with you from afar, and I don't know how much I want to commit to the approach here. I could try boomerangs, but my guess is that it's not going to be doing very much damage whatsoever. And there we go. Okay, so all that worry over nothing there. Fortunately, our friend goes down pretty dang quickly. And then it's back to the question of the hour here, hey? Do I go back to Orc, take care of the Orc Warrior, Orc Knight, Orc Warlord? Is that our boys in red? I think so, but we could take care of our Orc Warlord friend, try out the Elephant Keep here, or probably Swamp is the next best bet there. Warlord? Okay, so it is Warlord. Nice. Wow, memory. Sometimes you surprise me. Not always a complete failure, I guess. Just most of the time. You know what? Let's check out Orc. I'm feeling pretty happy about dealing with our friend there. We'll take a peek in before I jump to my potential doom. If I can just get the stun off. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Now that's what we're talking about, my friends. Not too shabby whatsoever. Man, Uskayaw is sweet. Specifically in these situations, again, dealing with packs of enemies is where Uskayaw really shines. And boy, is that oh so apparent. When you see us just blitzing our way through here, fantastic. Ooh, an electric dagger is interesting. Okay, I feel like I'm being a little too rambunctious here, so let's back off so we're at least reducing the amount of damage we're taking slightly. And then, Grand Finale, you. It's tempting to Grand Finale the Orc Priest at the far side, but that's fine. And we're pretty dang close once again to hitting our dance solo. Would be nice. Perfect. Holy moly. We'll definitely wait out the rest of our corrosion here. Fantastic. It's tempting actually to use some of our weapon enchantment scrolls on the rapier, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to upgrade up to a quick blade. You know, attacks just as fast, but it's slightly better, and we can get another brand going on that bad boy rather. Hear distant snort. It feels like it's been a long while since I got the gauntlet. Let's definitely try to find that bad boy. This should be it here. Fantastic. I think we're quite well suited for this, because each individual encounter room we can kind of get to the paralysis step and murder everything, so that's nice. Not loving what I'm seeing in the majority of these, for being honest. Okay, but fire themed with an artifact ring, slime themed with an artifact ring, and summon themed is slightly terrifying. This is the one I really don't like. 40 damage on you, 20 on you. At least with damage sharing, some of that does go to our summoners in the back lines. So I think that's going to be our choice. Catoplebis in confined spaces are never a lot of fun, so that's scary. Bunch of death here at the end, and I'm guessing these are just shiny rings. Yeah, I think we're pretty happy to take our chances through the long run here. It's gonna be slightly terrifying. Well, let's do it. One thing I should have done, that I just thought of now, is what is the wording I'm looking for? Oh, is drop stuff. Definitely should have freed up some inventory slots, but that is a-okay. I'm sure we'll be fine, right, folks? Let's swap over. Oh, we're currently in our corrosion-proof equipment here. And in fact, we probably don't even need to deal with these sons of guns. Let's say nay to Berserk Potions. Take this incredible ring, Arlec, RF, and RN with a bit of dex to boot. And yeah, I guess we don't need to fight these slimes. I don't mind that whatsoever. We will, however, swap into this ring that we just picked up. So we're about to hit Fire City here. We could bring all the attention down this way. Hello, friends. Come one, come all. I don't know if we'll get the same luck here, but that's fine. We don't actually need willpower, so let's double up on our fire resistance. Check that again. Perfect. And then otherwise, should actually be alright to deal with all of you folks. Fantastic. And what do we see here? Ooh, willpower vulnerability, but 3 pips of positive energy and finally some cold resistance for once. The main issue is this drain. So this is not a ring that can be swapped to and from willy-nilly. Don't love that, but that's fine. Dagger of Venom, I guess, can hit the dirt for now, and let's see how we fare against our bovine friend here, shall we? We have haste if we need it. We have Curari if we need it. So, oh, you're wearing Sigatuvi's Embrace. Interesting. It has Resist Miasma. Does that include resistance to poison? Let's do a quick check. Are miasma? No. Let's try Sigatuvi's Embrace instead then, shall we? Just to see, do you tell me anywhere here? Just has resistance to miasma, so potentially means that we're doing all right. So let's slow you real quick, my friend. Fantastic. Only slightly terrifying. Sigatuvi's Embrace is interesting here, though. Gain AC as you murder your way through a group. It fits in an interesting way with Uskayaw, because it's kind of this snowball effect that we're already kind of aiming for. Do I have garbage I can drop? Because I would like to at least carry it out of here, have it as an option. Again, mistakes were made by not emptying my inventory a bit before we came down, but that's fine. Maybe. I guess we know there's another box of beasts out there, so we could freely drop that if need be. Any other good options, really? Vulnerability, I never end up using. Torment, could probably get rid of. I doubt we'll end up using it. Yeah, Traction Potion as well is one that, you know, I can tell myself that we want to keep around for future usage, but chances are we'll never reach that eventuality. Also boomerangs, though, I guess. So that's fine. We'll re-pick up our Curari, then let's see what's waiting for us here, shall we? Another fancy ring mail, this time with cold resistance and corrosion resistance. Meh. Not much to look at here, and in fact, that's probably it. Don't really care about Wand of Charming. At this stage in the game, it's not super likely to be useful in the future. So yeah, I guess that's that, folks. Pretty successful gauntlet. Just blitzing our way through without a care in the world. Love to see it. And then can probably finish off Orc here. Let's endeavor to take a look around. Let's also swap back into our willpower ring, please and thank you. We're not going to see any repeats of our first solid hep attempt here. Let's not get paralyzed and murdered in one string of turns here, if at all possible. There we go. Just start ripping into all of our new pals here. I think the damage bond actually took care of the invisible wizard for us, so that's wonderful. Ooh. I did see poison resistance. Scale mail, a little bit heavy, but do you need poison resistance at some point? I guess it's the same with, you know what, let's, oh no, that has drain on it. I was about to say, let's test to see if Sigatuvi's gives me poison resistance. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a commitment if we decide to go that approach. But I will take the scale mail of poison resistance as a potential option for us to use in the future when we switch over to Swamp. Okay, Harold, please don't grab me. Perfect. And then does this just go back to where we've already explored? It does. Interesting. So yeah, I doubt we'll be back here anytime soon. Harold, Snorg, and another Warlord is a bit of a nasty combination there. Let's instead just head into the main vault, shall we? Even that is much preferred at the moment. Okay, if I don't get into stun soon, we're in trouble. Never a doubt in my mind, of course. Easy answer, just get into stun soon. Heck yeah, bud. Then we back out, let our PD actually reduce there a bit. Fortunately, PD is not increasing very quickly at this stage either. But there we go. We get back to stun once again here. Fantastic stuff. And not too shabby for the time being. Oh, we do still have grand finale. Perfect. Yeah, let's take care of you, my friend. Just teleport in and annihilate that Orc High Priest. Love to see it. Then probably should train some more defensive skills. I mean, I'm going to turn on fighting as well. Invocations can actually come back on since we haven't used up all of that manual yet, so that's quite lovely. And let's bring armor into the mix as well here, shall we? Fantastic. Nope. Okay, we at least have some fire resistance against these bad boys. Do up to 20 fire damage, 55 health. It's not ideal. At the very least, we need to get up to here. And you know what? This is actually looking pretty nasty. So we're going to read a teleport. And then what else can we do here? Fortunately, you're still stabbing me. I should have gone one step even further, because that's 28 damage plus another 30 plus 20. Too much is the short and skinny there. I could Ambrosia. And hopefully that does enough to keep us healthy here. Fantastic. At least until we get out of dodge. And then let's restart this encounter without those summons. If you could be so kind. Beautiful. Ooh, translucent rapier. Okay, very likely gonna buy that at least to check it out. Another weapon shop. Anything good? +9 Vorpal Sling. It's kind of sweet. If we were here a bit earlier, that would be exceptionally tempting. As is, it's alright at best. But let's check out this artifact rapier, shall we? +3 of flame, fragile, some stats and stealth. I don't think that's worth it. Still attacks relatively quickly. 19 damage rating versus our 17, and flame on top of that. Probably is actually worth it. I don't know, I put a lot of value into the speed brand. Being able to attack that quickly is huge. Again, especially as a Vine Stalker. Maybe we'll have to carry this bad boy around a bit. We can debate swapping to it at some point in the near future here. That's beautiful. Venus Flytrap, the Impassioned. Wonderful. I thought the title was The Dancer. I mean, I'm still happy. I'm very passionate about my dancing. So that is lovely, though. Let's head up to Swamp and maybe start working towards the first rune of our run here, shall we? And so if we swap over, what do we lose? Positive energy and a bit of dexterity. I guess I should have also looked at my evasion. Go from 14 down to 12. So it's not ideal, but that poison resistance might be necessary, especially since we only have 2 curing potions. Oh, and perfect. Ben Strider, which is one of our first friends. Exactly what you want to see. Let's bring in a friend of our own, shall we? If I can get the stun off right as the Fenstrider Witch approaches. Ouch. Oh gosh, what else can I do with you, my friend? In fact, actually, let's look at that one more time. You have pretty high evasion. This is not great, friends. Let's reach out and grab you. And then by our powers combined, beautiful. We do manage to make it through. Slightly terrifying stuff, but nothing we can't handle for the moment here. Oh me, oh my. You can see that this is quite a big shift in survivability as we're taking pretty huge amounts of damage here in Swamp. I mean, hey, there we go. And that's why we wanted the poison resistance, at least. Our backup option was going to be to try and kill a Swamp Dragon and then hope that we get some skin off of them. But fortunately, it doesn't seem like we need to rely on that here today. And still so many un-ID'd potions that I would very much like to have on the list here. Oh gosh, do I have anything that can kill you, my friend? Because I don't really want to fight you point blank. Oh, that does work. Interesting. And Bunyip. 40 damage on each of your 3 hits. At least, again, we're slightly better off than other stabber characters would be at this stage in the game, but it's still terrifying to run into your first Bunyip every time. Very cute name for a scary, scary monster. Okay, and let's get ready to retreat from the trees as soon as that happens. Fantastic. Do not fool around with the druidic shamans of the Spriggan variety, of course. And let's bring you out of the water, my friend. Still nothing we can't handle. At least there are some areas we're competent in here. Normally, I would not fight the Shaman first, because mighting enemies is never a great plan. But it kind of works out here for the moment. We have some pain bond going on, and then we managed to cut our way through all of you sons of guns. Not too shabby. Oh my gosh. Just give me an opportunity to heal up a little bit, please and thank you. Or not, that's cool too. And fantastic stuff. Ooh. Okay. Dang it. Very bad experiences with Will-O-Wisps as of late. I feel like they've kind of sneakily become one of the top threats on my radar in Lair. Especially since the majority of my playthroughs recently I feel like have not had fire resistance at this stage in the game, so it's been an absolute nightmare to deal with those sons of guns. Not quite as bad this time, especially a huge shout out to our anti-magic bite, I think, for making that encounter go a bit more smoothly. But regardless of what star we make a wish upon, I'm just happy that it's not a problem. And reflection amulet. Oh, and actually, now that I think about it, shield? Okay, there have been some bucklers. I've not been paying attention to that whatsoever. Probably would like to swap over to a shield, but we can drop Degeneration for Amulet of Reflection. Let's find that shield again. And let's grab this bad boy as well, shall we? So Acrobat is kind of interesting, but I think I will swap over to Reflection. Get a bit of shielding going on, bit of additional protection. And let's take a 2V's Embrace. I think we'll drop for now. Let's pick up the Buckler. We put that bad boy on. Okay, we're already at good attack speed, actually, so that's wonderful. Then just would want to train shields up just a smidge. Hey, Railbird, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend here, my friend. Welcome.